What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Cooking with Shogun. Today we are trying something really weird. Not sure if it's going to turn out right. I know I say that every single episode, but I really don't know if this is going to turn out right. So, we're making biscuit balls. We got biscuits. We got sage sausage. We are going to open this up right away, and we're going to get it into the pan. This is going to be the very first Cooking with Shogun that is edited. Crazy, I know. I have no idea what I'm going to do for the edits, but I guarantee they're going to be good. Because my brain is all kinds of messed up. Get in there. Alright, so first things first, we're going to brown up the sausage. We're going to make some sausage gravy. Now, the idea behind this is rolling out these biscuits and then taking the sausage gravy, freezing it in an ice cube tray, placing it in the middle of the biscuit, and then baking them. Yeah, this should go just fine. I gotta make sure that this sausage is fully broken down. Just very small particles because I want it to be as easy to pour as possible. Now, I know this has sage in it, but we're going to go ahead and reach into the spice cabinet here. We're going to add a little bit of powdered sage. Just that extra little kick of sage in the sausage really brings out the flavor. You don't need salt for it. Sausage usually has all kinds of spices in it, so it doesn't really take too much. We're going to go ahead and brown this up. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, it looks like it's showing up on the camera. Oh, a little sneak peek there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's breaking up nice. And we're going to flip some of this just so it cooks a little more even. I do, however, reserve the right to put salt or any other spice in here if I feel that it doesn't taste right. Oh yeah, that's browning up nice now. And it's separated good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish browning this up, and I will see you in a second. Alright, welcome back. It was 1 second for you. It was a good 2-3 minutes for me. As you can see, we've got our sausage all browned up. Now, it's time to make the gravy here. That's going to require 3 things. Milk, flour, and the grease from the sausage. We're going to pour that right back into the pan. We're going to move this. I think what they call this is a roux. I think this is called a roux. You want to get that all nice and soaked up in there. You want it about that color. Then we'll start adding a little milk at a time. That was a lot. but it's okay. All right, turn that down to 6. I am making a horrible mess right now, but that is okay, because we are making gravy. Now, for the gravy, I'm going to be putting just a touch of pepper in it and a little bit of salt. Nothing else, because most of the seasoning is going to come from the sausage itself. Okay, this is starting to look just a little too thin. So here comes in the second part. We're going to break up all of this roux. Make sure that it's mostly broken down. And then we're going to add just the slightest bit of flour. And you repeat that process until you get a nice gravy. Oh yeah, that's the ticket right there. Let's get this nice and mixed in. I should probably be using something other than a spatula, but the tools were given, right? It's a little bit thicker than I expected, and it's having a problem incorporating. Let's try and thin it out with more milk. Now this is where you want to start being careful about how much flour you put in, how much milk you put in, because you're going to run into the problem of, oh, the gravy's too thin, I'll add some flour, and then you add too much flour, you're like, it's too thick, now I gotta add more milk, and then you end up cooking for 50 people. Yep. I'm not speaking from experience. I don't know who are you. Who are you? Never call this number again. Okay, so that is in fact a little too thick. So we're in a nice little, still a little too thick, but there's milk on the sides that I'm trying to incorporate, and it's not getting in there. There we go. That's a little better. Oh yeah. See? I can't tip it too much. What am I doing? I could just do this to show you. There you go. You want it to look about like that. I think I should turn this down. We're gonna thin this out a little more. That was a lot, but it should be okay. Alright, at this point in time, I'm going to go ahead and start adding my pepper and stuff, because this is about as much gravy as I want. Should have opened the other side for that, but hindsight, 2020, all of that stuff. That's actually perfect right there. Oh, I'm going to have to do a lot of cleaning of the stove after this. I'm actually sweating. Well, okay. And now we incorporate the sausage again. Get that nice and mixed in there. All that delicious flavor. It's gonna be so good. And that is about where I want it. I am touching my phone with dirty hands. That's about what you want. Right there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get it set up with the next thing. And then I'll see you soon. Hey, we are set up in the weirdest position ever. Here are my crazy hands, all digity and stuff. And here it is. So, let's get right into it. I'm not going to be tidy with this. I'm going to dump it in, be done with it. It'll slide either way. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ah, that was a bad idea. Nothing like hot gravy on your arm. Oh my god, I'm making such a mess. That's okay. Get on with it. Okay. Wow, that's quite the mess. Okay, and that is what it should look like. So we're going to set that aside. We are not going to make a second tray of this because we don't have enough. So I will just freeze that in a bag, excuse me. Always clean up after yourself, or at least try to. I'm not the best with that, but I do try to clean up as I go. That way, there's not so much to do later on. So, oh yeah. So, we're going to go ahead, we're going to stick this in the fridge, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright, welcome back. It's been a few hours since the last little clip there, but as you can see, our little guys, our little sausage ice cubes have formed. So we're going to take a little bit of flour. We'll start I'm going to pat that right there. And then we are going to open up our can here. I know some of you are probably cringing right now because, oh, shit. That's why. Yes, I jumped about a mile out of my skin. It is okay. Alright, so first thing I want to do, we're going to lay our first biscuit on. I need to set this somewhere so I can just grab them. Alright, I don't know if this is necessary, but I powder my roller. Makes it a little easier. We're going to roll this out. Come on. Okay. Let's start that over. Yes, I'm making a mess, okay? My kitchen, I'll make a mess if I want to. I can mess if I want to. I can cook this stupid stuff. Okay. Yep, nope, that's fine. That's not fine. This is turning out bad. No. No, god damn it. Okay. I'm going to attempt to save this one. I think we're okay. We're alright, actually. Okay. It's about as big as I want them, and then I'm going to fold all of this in. And I'm going to make it into a ball. Make sure I seal it really, really well. Or try to, anyways. That's not doing what I want it to. Probably because I powdered it. But it's okay. And we're going to place it on our cookie sheet over here, which you guys can't see right now. So, that being said, I'm going to do one more here, and then I'm going to cut to them going into the oven. Alright, now mind you, again, powder our roller, and then right back in. Oh, they're trying really hard to stick right now, and I don't like it. I wish they'd stick when I want them to, and not when I don't. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. I'm going to fold this a little bit different. See if that doesn't help. Alright. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and cut until everything is done. Well, I seem to have made quite the mess here. I have to do so much cleaning. But here we go. Here is our little guys right here. I know they look oblong and everything, so we're going to go ahead. We got our oven preheated to 350 degrees. We're going to pop them in there. And then when they're done, we're going to have a taste testing. And that ought to do it. See you then. Alright guys, this is what they look like. Oh my god. Nice brown crispy bottom. Powdery tops. I like that. And here to taste test is our friend Paradox, aka Chris. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
So these actually are for his breakfast in the morning because I wanted to try something that was like finger food. So we're gonna have Chris try this out. Give us a nice little cross section here.
Right.
Oh, look at that. Ta-da! All right.
For the record, everybody, Shogun is amazing because I tend to sleep in and not be able to have time to make my own breakfasts, so he has been making them for me because he's awesome like that.
All right.
Alright. pause to savor the moment.
Yeah? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Let me try this other side here.
Nice recovery.
Quick reflexes. Oh my
Yeah, that's
god.
good stuff. I was worried it was going to be too hot right out of the oven, but no, it's perfect.
Wow. Well, yeah. So, that's going to do it for this episode of Cooking with Shogun. This was a unmitigated success.
Here, here.
I did not expect this to go so well. But, yeah, try this recipe out. This is pretty cool. All right. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Peace.